Perhaps the most famous image of the war in Ukraine was the stalled tank column outside of Kyiv that stretched for dozens of miles. It was a sign of Russian incompetence. Upon seeing that image, Western countries stepped up their aid, believing that Ukraine could actually win the war. They had long feared Russian armored columns. Russia once boasted what was considered the world's most formidable tank force, a reputation rooted in Soviet-era achievements. However, recent conflicts have exposed significant vulnerabilities and inefficiencies in their current strategies and capabilities. Despite its emphasis on tanks, though, Russia has lost a lot of them. Between February 24, 2022 and July 6, 2024, at least 3,197 Russian tanks became casualties. Of these, 2,153 were destroyed, a destruction rate of almost 68%. 355 other tanks were abandoned and 952 were captured. Only 158 were damaged, so Russia can expect to see over 13 times as many tanks totaled as it can expect to salvage after a firefight. These losses are likely understated. The depletion of so many tanks raises an interesting question. How many of them can Russia afford to lose, and why do the losses remain so high? In this video, we'll look at why Russia is actually at risk of running out of tanks and how this will affect its war effort. For now, Russian industry looks like it's keeping up with demand, emphasis on the word looks. Despite optimistic claims from the UK Ministry of Defence and Russian officials about producing 100 main battle tanks per month, these figures are increasingly questionable. Western sanctions and reliance on outdated technology significantly hinder Russia's actual production capabilities. Sergei Chemezov, head of the important Rostec arms-producing corporation, said that Russia had increased its tank production sevenfold in 2023. Viktor Murakovsky, a military analyst of some clout in Russia, claimed that his country's industry supplied 2,100 tanks to the military in 2020.